everyone. This is Carrie from Celestial Forecast doing a reading specifically focused on the Divine Masculine. These are the 3 decks I'll be using, all self-created by myself. So the Exposed deck, the many sides of the Divine Masculine, and the Dark Mysteries Oracle will focus on what it is that they would like to say through this reading, and then we'll clarify with my tarot deck here. So a quick check-in for the masculine here. So let's get into it. I'll timestamp these down below, going in the order, starting with Aries. So let's begin. All right, Aries, let's start with you. Let's go ahead and see what's up with your masculine. So I wanted to start with the Exposed deck to see what energy do they occupy at the time that you are watching this reading. All right. So a masculine that you're focused on, thinking about for this reading. What's going on with this person? Okay, so we've got cool. They're just trying to remain cool, calm, and collected. Maybe they, on the surface at least, don't appear to be tripping out over anything. But let's go ahead and see what is going on. That could be their overall vibe. That could just be how they are, their personality. But let's grab a verbiage card here from the Dark Mysteries to see what else we can find out about your masculine, Aries. All right. I have no idea what a twin flame is. All I know is that I can't deny how you make me feel inside. So this is kind of what I'm getting here, Aries, for my Divine Feminines tuning in. Your masculine on the surface, on the outside, as it says, they're just calm. They're just taking it all in. You know, maybe they don't even appear to either care or be into the relationship. I feel that's all surface level. On the inside, they've got some real legitimate feelings. And as it says, they may not know what a twin flame is. All they know is that they're into you, but maybe on the surface, they're trying not to show that. All right, so why is that? Let's see, what else for Aries, Divine Masculine? All right. Oh, look at this. Okay, so right now they're coming through with this hermit energy. They are in hermit mode. They're thinking a lot about you and the connection, though. That could be why they're not really speaking up and voicing their feelings. But there's a lot going on there internally, I feel. Some of you guys could be thinking of a Virgo as well. A Virgo Divine Masculine, perhaps. All right, let's see what else. So they're doing a lot of self-reflecting. All right, what else here? Oh, this is interesting. Okay, so we've got the 3 of Swords. That is followed by the Tower here. So part of the reason, too, why they're just trying to maybe play it cool could be, and this could just be for some of you, might not relate to this, but if they ended up being a heartbreaker in the past, you know, they've got all these strong feelings that they're not sharing with you. Maybe they're really reflecting on past behaviors and how they conducted themselves in the past with other people, because those situations, it could have been a third party that might have ended up going in this direction where it just was a very destructive type behavior. So this could be that they're, again, on the surface looking like they're just nonchalant, but on the inside, they've got real feelings that they might not be sharing with you right now, Divine Feminine. And I have a feeling it's because they see you as possibly the one that they really want to invest their time and energy into. They more than likely have experienced Tower moments in the past. I'm just feeling that. But if this is what's currently going on between the two of you, there might not be any contact right now. Maybe there is a third party, or just the fact that you're feeling so hurt because they seem so nonchalant and uncaring. More than likely, you guys could be in separation as well. So it really depends on how you see that. But the Divine Masculine, they are coming through as the Emperor. So I do feel either there's no contact or they're just not expressing themselves right now. Eventually, they'll show up in a way that can really take action and progress things more, you know. Because I see the Emperor as a masculine that's ready to get things moving, not really hindering progress in a relationship. And look at that. Okay, so we've got the Sun coming through here, Aries. So I feel eventually, if it's not there yet, things will ultimately work out for this connection. I feel we have a masculine who will open up and do what is necessary to be able to bring you guys together in the way it needs to happen. For those who are in separation, take the time to heal from whatever's going on between the two of you. But I do see this masculine coming in and doing some sort of either an apology or to be more proactive and taking things to the next level for the two of you. All right, so that's what I've got for Aries. Let's go ahead and take a look at Taurus. All right, Taurus, let's get into your messages for the Divine Masculine here. Angels and Spirit Guides, please, for Taurus. What do we need to know? Oh, we've got 2 cards coming through. Okay. We have humble and we have passionate. Okay, some pretty nice qualities when it comes to the masculine here. So let's grab some words. The physical connection here, Taurus, it's coming through very nicely, you know, very passionate, as it says, very compatible in and out of the bedroom, you know? Let's see. So I'm getting to, before I even grab some dialogue messages here, it could be very strong physically, okay? But it has to be more than that. You have to be able to connect in perhaps a spiritual way, or certainly in the heart space. They need to be tapped into that. So let's grab some words for Taurus. Maybe something's happened between the two of you where life kind of brought them to this energy where they have to be humble about what's happening. Okay, let's see. I walked away because your love was so intense. It scared me. So, if you guys are in separation right now, this could explain things. You know, again, the passion is there. I feel the attraction is there. But part of the reason perhaps why they walked away, and it says it here, something was too intense, they couldn't handle it. But I'm also feeling that maybe it almost took them by surprise that things were the way they were between the two of you, Divine Feminine. So this connection, I feel, has taught your masculine a lesson about love, about relationships, about romance. It's not just the physical, as I mentioned. It has to be more than that. It has to be able to stand on a more solid footing. I love that we've got the masculine showing up as the Emperor and followed by the King of Cups. Perfect. Because the King of Cups definitely tapped into their emotions, emotionally balanced, as we can see, and they're really wanting to take things further with you, Divine Feminine. So if there is no contact right now, just have some patience there, because I have a feeling you will hear from them. Okay, you'll hear from your masculine. Love it. Okay, so we've got the Chariot. Some of you could be thinking of a masculine, could either be Aries. We have Cancer coming through there. So Divine Feminine, you could actually represent Taurus here. But regardless of signs here, I do feel if things are stagnant, certainly by way of communication, this right here represents movement, and it's a very good energy. It's very uplifting. You're heading towards a positive outcome here, okay? Ooh, this is nice. Okay, so we've got the Sun coming through representing Leo. You know, so take the sign representation how it makes sense in your situation, but we are focusing on the masculine here. So happier times moving forward, and I feel this is a masculine who wants to make you happy, you know, but maybe prior experiences or connections that they've been in, it could have just all been about the physical and not so much about feeling the love. But when it comes to this connection, they feel it. You know, I feel this is a masculine who's in love with you, Divine Feminine. Look at that. And then we've got the Ace of Pentacles. So for those of you who are in separation, I feel this is a Divine Masculine who will fix things, who will make things right. For those of you who are together, but maybe you're questioning, Divine Feminine, you know, yeah, it's great that when it comes to the physical connection, we're fantastic, but I want more from my masculine. And the way it's presenting itself here, I feel you're about to get your wish. All right, so I really like that for you, Taurus. So let's go ahead and grab some insight for Gemini. All right, Gemini, we are focusing on the Divine Masculine here. So let's go ahead and get a card to see what their vibe is right now for Gemini. Okay, you could either be thinking of a masculine Gemini or you are the Gemini here, Divine Feminine. Okay, what do we have? We have timid, okay, but I find it interesting that it came up in the reverse, right? So maybe they used to be timid and shy and not so proactive, but maybe they're getting ready to be more of what it is that you want for them to be able to take action, okay? The bottom of the deck here, I was just drawn to this one, we have affectionate. So maybe they haven't been affectionate towards you, Divine Feminine, and that's what you're wanting. But I see here that they're more ready to really display how they're feeling and to be more outwardly demonstrative of their feelings and affection towards you. So I like that. All right, so let's go ahead and grab some words for Gemini. All right, how does this masculine want to convey their emotions and feelings in this reading? What do they need to say for Gemini, please? I hate that I can't get you off of my mind. They think about you all the time, you know, especially when you guys are not physically together. That doesn't necessarily mean that there's something going on like you're in separation, unless that's what's happening here. So if that is the case, if you're not with your masculine right now, they still think about those times when you guys were together, and certainly the physical ways you guys would show each other how you feel. And it's not always sexually speaking, but, you know, that could also have been very passionate. And they think about you all the time. All right, so let's grab some tarot here. Oh, this makes sense for me with the Knight of Pentacles. I feel if you relate to what's come through so far, Gemini, that we might have a masculine here that likes to take things slow. So if they took some time to be able to maybe have that first kiss with you or to even hug you or show affection, I feel it's because they really care for you and possibly even in love with you, and they don't want to rush things. They really want to take their time getting to know you. Okay, let's see what else. Look at this. All right, so we've got the Temperance coming through. So some of you guys could be thinking of Sagittarius. So one of you could be the Gemini, the other one could be Sagittarius, or maybe your masculine has both signs in their chart here. So as you can see, this is a card of patience, right? Taking things slow. So maybe Divine Feminine, this is a reminder for you to just kind of not so much be concerned about how fast things are moving, especially if there is progress being made with your Divine Masculine and the relationship. So if it's just moving a little bit too slow for you, here's the reminder to just enjoy the journey and have patience, because the overall outcome could be quite nice, okay? And here we are with the star. We have Aquarius represented here. So your wish, whatever it is that you are wishing for when it comes to your masculine, it has the opportunity to manifest here, okay? And maybe this masculine is being guided to do certain things moving forward, you know, because you could represent their wish as well. All right, let's grab another card here. I love that we have the Ace of Pentacles. So manifestation, there's something pretty solid that your masculine wants to bring towards you, Divine Feminine. And it's not just the physical connection. I feel this is a masculine who wants to experience all of these things with you. Not just the physical, but the love and every milestone that they would want to experience in their romantic life. So I feel this is a solid offer of commitment that is coming in from your Divine Masculine. If it's not there yet, remember, Divine Feminine, you got to be patient and just allow more time to unfold. Okay, but that looks pretty good for me as far as what's coming through from your masculine. All right, so let's move on to Cancer. Here, Cancer. So let's get into some messages regarding your Divine Masculine here. All right, for Cancer. So either of you could be Cancer. You could be cross-watching for a Cancer. Let's see. Ooh, nice. Okay, so we have monogamous. This is a masculine who is devoted to the connection. They want to be with you and only you. Okay, so let's grab some words here. What does your divine masculine want to say to you? Divine feminine. What do they want to say? Some of you guys could be married. This could also represent a promise ring. Doesn't have to represent marriage. But they see you perhaps as their one true love, you know? Oh, I love that. This one says, I want to grow old with you. So they really see a future with you, Divine Feminine. This is a masculine who is devoted. Their heart is open to loving you, and there's longevity here. That's a beautiful couple of cards there. So let's confirm with some tarot. All right. And, you know, you could relate to that too. Maybe that's what they want as well. Nice. So we've got the masculine showing up as the King of Pentacles. They could be quite successful in their work life as well. We do see wealth and prosperity right there, you know. So also, Divine Feminine, if you represent the Cancer here and your masculine represents an earth sign, the King of Pentacles represents Virgo in particular. So if that makes sense, you know, maybe there's really something tied into the connection. It's very strong. So they're looking for love and they found it in you, and they really are ready for a permanent and lasting love. That's what they're wanting. And it literally is coming through with that type of energy. All right. What else? What else, please? We do have the Seven of Pentacles, perseverance. I feel, you know, whatever ups and downs you guys experience in the relationship, this is a masculine who's in it for the long haul. And Divine Feminine, if you relate to this, you're on that same page. You know, the Seven of Pentacles, it's picking up off of perhaps both of your intentions, that no matter what life hands you in your connection, that you're willing to stick it out. You know, you're not going to do anything hasty. You know, maybe like the first argument you guys have, you're out. You know, it's not that type of energy. If you're wanting more in this partnership, you know, let's just say you are feeling that you want your masculine as your life partner, and this is what you want, Divine Feminine, but you're not quite seeing that yet. You know, the Seven of Pentacles, if you guys have watched enough of my readings, I really do see that card as a wait and see card. You know, so it might not be quite as apparent right now. Give it some time, okay? Because you might find that you get everything that you want here. Look at that, you've got the Fool. I'm also feeling, and if this is your situation, I'm getting this for some of you guys, you really do feel this is your person. But I'm also feeling like you guys have had some ups and downs. Some of you guys might have even broken up and gotten back together. We do have a new beginning that's coming through here. And basically what I'm getting here, Cancer, is if the both of you really feel connected to each other the way these cards are coming through, and this could be a second chance for the relationship, this time I really do feel it can go the distance. Okay, so some pretty nice energies reflected here, I feel. So I'll leave it at that. And let's go ahead and get into some messages for Leo. Hi there, Leo. It is your turn. So let's grab some messages focused on your Divine Masculine here. Angels and Spirit Guides, please, for Leo. All right. What's up? What's going on in your connection? All right, we've got two cards coming through. Ooh, I see a Twin Flame card. We have Introvert, Twin Flame. So right off the bat, we're seeing that you guys have a very special connection. And maybe you already know that, Divine Feminine, that your masculine represents that Twin Flame. Maybe they're not as open as you are. You know, we do see the Introvert card right there. They tend to be maybe either shy or they're not overly sociable, but it's there. You know, the connection they feel, it's right there. So let's grab a card here. Dialogue message for Leo. You and I were a perfect storm. Ooh, okay, so That's interesting. Now, the thing too is, I apologize, I'm losing my voice. Even though somebody is our twin flame, that does not guarantee that you guys are going to, you know, live happily ever after. It can have its fair share of issues, you know? But I feel that it's one of those things where you're just magnetically pulled towards each other. And sometimes, I mean, I've done readings for twin flames where it's like a love-hate relationship. It could be something like that here. I feel when you guys talk or when you discuss the connection, maybe Divine Feminine, you're more of the communicator and your masculine tends to clam up, perhaps. So you could be a perfect match, but also when you guys get into disagreements, it's not necessarily a fighting match unless that's what happened, but I'm kind of getting like an opposites attract type situation, or like a fire and ice type vibe. Okay, so let's grab some tarot. I'm losing my voice. Oh my gosh, this is so bad. Too much talking. Let's grab some tarot here. What do we need to know for Leo about this twin flame connection with the masculine? Okay, so we've got a reversed Hermit. Look at that. Okay, so some of you guys could be dealing with Virgo, but it is in the reverse. So the Hermit in the upright represents self-reflection here. Let's see. But in the reverse, you know, it's somebody who tends to isolate themselves, or maybe they've lost their way. They just don't have a sense of direction. They could be feeling quite lonely. So this could be coming through for those of you who know you're on a twin flame journey, but you guys could be in separation and they're feeling lonely and isolated without you. What's up with that? I feel, though, the masculine will eventually go through their awakening and have like an epiphany, you know? But maybe the only way for that to happen is if you guys are at a distance and they need to just reflect on it. Because here's the clarity right here. So I feel that they'll be able to cut through some of the confusion or the fact that they're more of an introvert. Maybe they'll be able to get past that and to be able to really convey themselves to you, Divine Feminine. Because I feel that they care for you, they love you, that they feel drawn to you. Look at that. And now we've got the Knight of Cups. So yeah, I feel, especially for those who are not communicating or for those who are in separation, your masculine will be back. Eventually they will communicate, and it could be a very romantic reunion for some of you. But it could also be that if you're together and just wondering, is my masculine really into me? I feel they are. And they just need to kind of break out of their shell and to be able to romance you the way you are wanting, Divine Feminine. So I see that coming for you. All right, so I'll leave that there for you guys. Let's go ahead and take a look at Virgo. Hi there, Virgo. Let's get some messages on behalf of your masculine here. I apologize in advance, guys. I've been doing so many readings and doing a whole lot of talking. I've been losing my voice, so I sound a little bit hoarse. I sound like I've had laryngitis, but no, I've just been doing too much talking. Okay, let's grab a card. Focusing on the Divine Masculine for Virgo, please. Passionate. So it's already telling us right off the bat, at least when it comes to the physical connection that you feel with your masculine. This is self-explanatory, you know, maybe unlike any other experience you've ever had. But this person, your masculine, could also be, you know, when they do things, they don't half-ass it. You know, they're passionate about what it is that they do, their intentions. You know, it's either all in or nothing. I kind of get that for this person. All right, let's take a look and see. Let's grab a dialogue message for the masculine for Virgo. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm really not that into you. I just don't know how to tell you. Okay, very specific, guys, and it definitely won't resonate with everybody. This could certainly represent the physical connection and those intimate moments that you guys have shared. But it could have just ended right there, you know? So, oh my gosh, was not expecting that one. Let's see. I've lost all hope that we'll ever be able to work it out. Part of the reason why they've lost hope, and I'm really feeling this, Virgo, for some of you, the tables have turned. You know, maybe they were just in it for the physical connection in the beginning, but once you realize that, maybe you were like, you know what? That's fine. I'm out, you know? And maybe they're the type to jump in and out of relationships, but there's something about the two of you that they keep coming back to, not necessarily reunion-wise, but in their head, you know? It keeps coming back to you like, what have I done? I should not have done this. Or it took them losing you or walking away from you, however this played out, for them to realize that there actually was something pretty special there. But Divine Feminine, if you relate to this one, tables have turned. So maybe there's a part of you that checked out once that happened. Once you realized it was just strictly about the physical and they weren't tapped into their emotions, but now they are. Okay, I'm kind of getting that. So let's grab some insight from Tarot for this Virgo message. What the heck? So now they realize? Look at this. Okay, they definitely had other options. They could have been talking to other people. They could have been involved in third-party situations. Oh, yeah. Okay. But now look, okay? This could be a masculine that you cut out of your life, Divine Feminine, because, again, it could have just strictly been this, okay? But now they want to try again. They want to take this action towards you to try to get things moving, for you guys to try again to maybe get you in an actual relationship rather than just maybe a friends with benefits type situation. Interesting. Ooh. But this is where things are at. Look at this, 5 of Pentacles. Okay. I feel once you realize this, Divine Feminine, you cut them out, because the 5 of Pentacles could be picking up off of the fact that this masculine is struggling, that you guys are not together. And we see here that there's a stalemate. Okay. They created that and now they regret it. They regret it big time. Holy crap. Yeah, they created this Tower moment for the two of you. And so the takeaway here, Divine Feminine, if you relate to this situation, is that this masculine got karma served in a huge platter, okay? They got you involved in a situation that was not nice. It could have been a third party. So initially they might have broken your heart. But the thing is, as life unfolded, as time went on, the tables have turned, as I've mentioned, and now they're heartbroken that you've probably closed the door on this connection, okay? Probably moved on to another relationship at this point, but now they want you more than ever. And that's the biggest lesson, because now they can't have you, more than likely. So I don't know who this is for, but that's who it's coming for this time. All right, Divine Feminine, if you relate to that, perhaps just listening to this and seeing that karma got served is enough for you to really move on and just close this chapter forever. That's what I'm getting. All right, so let's move on to Libra. Libra, what is your message when it comes to the Divine Masculine? Okay, let's grab a card to focus on that. What's their current vibe? What do we need to know when it comes to the Divine Masculine here? We've got 2 cards. Look at this. We've got False Twin Flame. That's because they're probably a karmic partner. Oh my goodness. All right, so if you relate to that, let's dig a little bit deeper. Let's grab a dialogue message. You know, it could have started off really nice in the beginning, and a false twin flame could feel very much like a twin flame, an actual, real, authentic twin flame connection. But then as time unfolds, you realize it wasn't the case. So let's grab a dialogue message on behalf of this masculine. I admit I get lazy in a relationship once I get what I want. Oh my gosh. Okay. So if that makes sense for you, Divine Feminine, once they won your heart, once they were, you know, in your life and they really captured your attention, they might have just stopped the romance. They might have stopped making an effort, stopped returning your calls or responding to your texts, whatever the case might be, okay? They could have some issues in their life, maybe from prior relationships. I feel this person would benefit from doing some shadow work here. You know, the healing of those particular behaviors that create blockages in their own life, you know? Because by doing that work, it can actually help release those hidden things like resistance that hinders progress in a person's life. So I kind of feel this masculine, they might have their own issues that kind of came through in the relationship. Interesting. We've got the Ten of Wands. Okay. So, yeah, this kind of goes back to what I'm feeling on behalf of this Divine Masculine, that they had their own issues. They've been carrying the weight of whatever that represents. If they've had their heart broken in the past, or if they had maybe inner child issues or whatever the trauma might have been from the past, they continue to carry that. And so that's past baggage that they brought into the partnership with you, Divine Feminine. I'm kind of feeling that here. They could have also treated you like you were just an option, that, you know, maybe they were talking to other people. They could have gotten themselves involved in other connections while you guys were either talking or together. And then look at this, we've got the Seven of Swords. So there could have been infidelity here. They could have been outright cheating, kept things from you. So that's where that laziness comes in. It's like they just kind of had this amazing connection with you and then they threw it away. They didn't respect it. They didn't respect you. So, you know, they kind of self-sabotage themselves, their own progress in the relationship with you. Because what I'm seeing here, obviously the Sun's energy is positive. But because of those blockages, they've blocked this type of experience from coming in. It's like they threw it away. So this could be where you're at, Divine Feminine, where the universe is ready to hand you this wonderful experience. Maybe it could be in the form of another relationship that makes you happy, you know, finally releasing this karmic partner from your life, and just prepare yourself for something good to come in. So for some of the signs, you know, some of the masculine energies that are coming through, it's like past relationships that were not good for the feminine, and it's really moving you forward in life, Divine Feminine. Maybe there's a reason why you were drawn to this reading. And I'm telling you, look at this. Four of Cups. They regret their actions because now they recognize that you made them happy, that you are a really good person to them, and that the love and affection that you gave them was true and wonderful. And, you know, maybe they were in and out of other partnerships since the two of you were together, but now they're thinking about you and they regret that it's too late to go back and that they've missed this wonderful chance at happiness. That's what I get for this particular one. All right. So whoever this is coming through for, perhaps Divine Feminine, you have the last laugh here. Okay. So let's move on to Scorpio. Scorpio, let's get into some messages here, guys, for your Divine Masculine. What's the vibe? What is the energy when it comes to the Divine Masculine? interesting, you know, some of the signs, I was not expecting it to go in the way that it did. Some past relationships popped up for those who are in separation from a masculine that ended up hurting the feminine. And so it might not even be focusing on a current situation for some of you. It could be someone from the past. So let's see, Scorpio, how yours turns out. Okay. Divine Masculine is clueless. All right. What's up with that? I feel like grabbing one more from this deck. Give me one more card, please. Righteous. Okay. So let's grab some dialogue messages focusing on this masculine. Maybe part of that clueless energy is that they have no idea to how to either fix a situation, the connection with you, Divine Feminine, or they just don't know how to take things to the next level, or they don't know how you feel. They don't know a good thing when they see it. Maybe they've lost faith in themselves, unable to really bring something to fruition for the two of you. I don't know, I'm just kind of getting all sorts of energies coming through from that. All right, let's grab a dialogue card for Scorpio. Don't go. So, okay, Divine Feminine, I feel that you probably decided to either end things or just distance yourself from this connection because they were clueless, or they are clueless about their feelings or how they see the situation, the connection. So at this point, you probably did leave, Divine Feminine. And this is a masculine who could be wishing for you to come back, praying for you to come back. All right, let's see. Wishing for you to come back. You're a part of their wish here. Maybe they didn't recognize that at the time, but they do now. They could have been clueless before. So, you know, oh, this is perfect. Look, we've got the Ace of Swords. So this is clarity. This is clearing up that confusion, clearing up that fog that they're in. You know, not seeing the value in you or the relationship, but they do now. So now they're coming through. It's like, don't go. But more than likely, if you relate to this, you're out of the picture. They're still thinking about you. Look at this, Eight of Swords. So this is imprisonment in the mind. They're mentally imprisoned. That's how I see the Eight of Swords. You know, they're trapped in their head over how to fix things here. Part of the reason, too, why they didn't value the relationship, you know, clueless that they were actually handed this beautiful connection. You know, maybe the universe finally blessed this person through you, and they just looked at other options and maybe went after other people or connections. So either they cut you out, Divine Feminine, or you did. It could go either way. But I do feel this is a masculine who regrets choosing differently in the past. And look at that. They're now carrying the weight, this burden in their heart, on their shoulders. They feel it, you know? Look at that. Regrets. So many regrets when it comes to the masculine. Because now, perhaps, Divine Feminine, if you relate to this, they wish that they could have continued on this journey with you, but they were clueless. That's number one. And that's the right card to come through for this reading. They didn't see you for how amazing a partner you could have been to them and how wonderful a connection this actually was. And now it's too late, you know. I feel at this point, if you relate to this, Divine Feminine, you're either single and content that you're not with this person and you're just concentrating on finding love elsewhere, or, you know, you've moved on to another relationship where you are happy, where you decided to make your wish come true with somebody else. And now here they are. So many regrets. So this seems to be another reading where someone from the past didn't see value in the connection and they blew it. Okay, so let's go ahead and move on to Sagittarius. Hi there, Sagittarius. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at your divine masculine here. What is their energy? What needs to come through here? Focusing on the masculine for Sagittarius. We have low key and we have caring. So sometimes whenever I see that card, it just reminds me of a very relaxed divine masculine, but almost to a point where they're not doing much by way of the connection. You know, maybe you're wanting a little bit more romance here, divine feminine. And I mean, certainly we have a masculine who cares for you, but I feel since it's so low key that you're not seeing a whole lot of affection or a whole lot of effort on behalf of this masculine. So let's grab a dialogue message here. Focusing on Sagittarius, divine masculine. Some of you guys might actually be in separation, divine feminine, because they just didn't put the effort in. You needed a little bit more, a lot more perhaps, from this masculine. I've lost all hope that we'll ever be able to work it out. Yeah, I mean, you guys will never be able to work it out as long as they continue to not put in the effort and show you how they feel, or to tell you, or to be more demonstrative with their feelings. You know, bring the romance to a whole new level. If they don't take action, then yeah, that's exactly where it's going to stay. Ooh, look at this. So we've got the Four of Cups. Yeah, they regret that they didn't put in more effort, I feel. Part of the reason too why it's coming through with that message where they have lost hope that you guys will ever be able to work it out is because more than likely this could be a masculine that now knows that that door is closed, or maybe, divine feminine, you've already moved on to another relationship. Yeah, possibility. We do have the Fool though, so they want to try again. It depends, divine feminine, or if you're even into that. But I feel this could be someone from your past that reaches out anyway. You know, even if they know that it might not turn into anything, I feel you might still hear from this person. Okay, and divine feminine, here you are coming in with the High Priestess. So there's a lot here that you already know. Even though there has been maybe no contact, no interaction in the 3D, I feel instinctively, intuitively, you're already picking up off of what's coming through here. Maybe you already had that suspicion that that's what's going on with this masculine. Could have been a third party for some of you. If not, this represents perhaps their broken heart because they're not in your life. Not to say that it didn't hurt you, divine feminine. I feel it did. You know, but this is clearly indicating a separation between the masculine and the feminine, and they're not quite sure what it is that they need to do in order to fix things here. Yeah, more than likely you guys had a Tower moment. Two cards right next to each other like this, it clearly is representing a separation between two people. You know, it definitely fell apart because they weren't putting in enough effort. Not enough communication, not enough affection, and, you know, for your masculine to be able to really tell you and show you. So that could have been lacking here. And now we've got the Sun. So this is a beautiful card, of course. You know, very, very happy energy, a very positive outcome. But they missed out on the chance to bring you this happiness, divine feminine. So you might have truly walked away and walked away for good when it comes to this connection here. And all they're left with are their regrets. And so this might be one of those experiences that they needed to have in order to treat people better, in order to go into other relationships in the future and to be able to show respect and to be more affectionate and not so low-key. You know, sometimes that's a good quality, but in this instance, I'm feeling more so that they could have definitely stepped it up. All right, so if you relate to that, that's what's coming through here. And you're definitely one of the signs that's presenting itself, Divine Feminine, where more than likely you've had the last laugh because now they're miserable without you. All right, so let's move on to Capricorn. Let's get into it, Capricorn. What do you need to know when it comes to your Divine Masculine? It could be the masculine representing Capricorn, but you could also be cross-watching, okay? So it depends, but let's see. Capricorn, Divine Masculine, what needs to come through here? Perfectionist. I mean, that could be a good quality, but that could also hinder progress, you know, where it's never the right time. Everything has to be aligned. Everything has to be perfect before they either take that first step or to be able to move things to the next level. We'll see. Okay, so let's grab some words here from the masculine. Capricorn. And I'm also feeling, Divine Feminine, maybe the two of you are actually a perfect match, but we'll see how this comes through here. Do we have a masculine that's awakened to that or unawakened? Oh, geez. Okay. Don't expect me to call or text you. There's nothing left to say at this point. Okay? So if you relate to this, there is no communication. Maybe it's been a while since you've seen your masculine here. Or this masculine. Maybe you don't even consider them your masculine. Okay. So maybe things just didn't take off because, you know, either on their side, they felt like it just didn't check all the boxes. But the way they conducted themselves with you, Divine Feminine, you could have felt the same way too. Maybe you don't want them to call you or text you, and that there is nothing left to say at this point. You guys could be in agreement over that. Interesting. So, we've got 10 of Wands. That's followed by the King of Swords. Sometimes the King of Swords can be... They're definitely tapped into their logical side, not so much their emotional side. I just kind of feel that you could have been dealing with a masculine that just wasn't ready for the type of commitment, maybe, Divine Feminine, that you were looking for. I'm feeling too, for some of you tuning in, you could be the Capricorn, Divine Feminine, but your masculine could have been another sign. We do have Aquarius coming through here with the King of Swords. They know what they want, you know, but this is a very matter-of-fact statement. Don't expect me to call or text you. There's nothing left to say at this point. So that could be their understanding of things between the two of you. It's like, I don't want to invest any more time and energy into this. You know, they could also be very arrogant because once the King of Swords is ready to give their all and to be loyal in a partnership, you would know it, Divine Feminine. They could have some issues here, okay? Part of this heaviness could be maybe they grew up in a household where everything needed to be perfect, or it was so imperfect that that was a trauma that they might have experienced, you know, where they want things to be so perfect in their life or even in their romantic life that they move on before it even gets a chance to develop, you know, before you guys really had a chance to get to know each other. Maybe you didn't even get to that point. You know, it's like, okay, thank you, next. Didn't even give it a chance. Because this is exactly what was needed for this connection to work. You know, for you guys to be on the same page, definitely want the same things. And it requires this, you know, teamwork, right? look at the next card. We've got the Eight of Cups. So this masculine probably walked away from you, Divine Feminine, because they felt like, as I mentioned, it's like there was something about it that didn't check all the boxes, but it didn't check all the boxes because they didn't give it enough time to get there, because it absolutely could have turned into something amazing. It's either that or, Divine Feminine, you decided to walk away because they could have been very difficult to deal with. This is interesting. Six of Cups. For some of you, you know, maybe this person was just too immature, too young to recognize how beautiful a connection you guys had, or they were just immature. But this also is a nostalgic energy. So even though things didn't last between the two of you, they still think about you. Okay, maybe they've had other connections with people, but there's still something about you that they remember and they think about it. That could be contributing to that heaviness that they feel. You know, maybe they regret it at this point, but I'm also feeling, if you relate to this, that this is a door that more than likely is closed. And Divine Feminine, I don't feel that you would be welcoming this masculine back in. Hopefully at this point you've found love elsewhere, because there's just too many challenges presenting itself here. So I don't know where this is coming from, but that's what came through for you guys. All right, so I'll go ahead and focus on Aquarius next. Hi there, Aquarius. All right, here we go. Focusing on your Divine Masculine. I must say, at least 50% of the readings that I've done for this video, it ended up focusing on a past love or a past connection with somebody. And it could have been very challenging. And my feminines, if you relate to that, more than likely you severed ties, you moved on. And that simply paves the way for you to find the right kind of love. You know, I don't know, but that seems to be the energy for some of the signs. So let's take a look at your situation, Aquarius, okay? Here we go. Okay, well, we've got genuine. I like that. So that means that this masculine, they put forward their best intentions towards you. They're authentic. They're coming forward with the truth. And we have a twin flame connection. Okay, beautiful. So let's see what the words are when it comes to this masculine. Let's see how real they get through these words. Because just because someone's our twin flame, that doesn't necessarily guarantee smooth sailing or that it's happily ever after, you know? So let's see, how genuine are they with their words for Aquarius? I don't want to ruin what we have, but I'm really struggling to let go of past attachments. Okay. So that's a part of their realization, Divine Feminine. So they are being real with you if this is how things played out between the two of you. Part of those past attachments might be previous partnerships that didn't work out, but they could have experienced some sort of trauma or heartbreak there. Or maybe there's a part of them that still feels drawn to that person somehow. There could be codependency issues. All right, let's grab some tarot for Aquarius. We've got the Six of Swords. So I like this, because what this is telling us, Aquarius, is that they will finally be able to let go of those past attachments, because the Six of Swords is about leaving it behind and moving on. So that's a good thing. I love it. All right, so we've got the Fool, right? So this is a Divine Masculine twin flame, if you relate to this, that really wants to kind of hit the reset button and start again. They still believe in this connection. They feel so incredibly drawn to you. So they're really working on their own issues. It's not your burden to carry, Divine Feminine. You know, and they know that. So they really don't want to ruin things between the two of you. So they know that they've got these issues. They need to address it. I love this. Okay, so we've got the Ace of Swords. This is clarifying here for me, Divine Feminine, that they will be able to finally cut cords here. You know, those past attachments are holding this masculine down, and so they're finally able to break free from that. they have come to their own realization here with the Ace of Swords. This is their clarity. They really needed that. You're coming through as their wish, okay? Maybe they've wished for somebody like you. They see you as this beautiful, amazing connection, somebody that they've wished to be a part of their life, and now it's a part of their reality. So I love that. Let's see. Nice. We've got the Knight of Cups. So if romance has been a little bit stale with your masculine here, Divine Feminine, I feel things will eventually pick up. Give them the time to actually do the work on themselves. If you're not quite seeing this, give it a little bit more time, because it will turn out to be something that's worth the effort, you know? So hang in there. Don't quit on your masculine. They are trying to be as real with you as possible. They really do see you as their dream come true, their wish come true. All right, so beautiful reading. Let's go ahead and wrap it up with Pisces. Last but certainly not least, Pisces, let's get into your messages here. Focusing on the Divine Masculine for Pisces. All right, what is your situation when it comes to the Divine Masculine? We have a clueless masculine. Okay. I feel like grabbing one more here. What are they clueless about? Oh, gee. Okay. So this is what I'm getting, Divine Feminine. Your masculine, they've never met anyone like you. You stand out against everybody else they've ever been with. Nobody else compares to you. They don't understand why, though. Okay, they don't understand why they feel so magnetically pulled to you. And this is why. Okay, you guys are twin flames coming through, but they have no idea what that is. All right, they just know that they are super attracted to you. So let's grab some words. And just remember, just because someone's our twin flame, that does not guarantee that everything is happily ever after. All right. They could also be clueless about how to be a part of your life if they have their own issues. We'll see. You guys could be in separation for some of you. Maybe they just don't know how to fix things. We'll take a look at the dialogue for Pisces. In my heart, I'm married to you. Wow. So they definitely feel very drawn, okay? Because that says a lot. In their heart space, in their emotions, they feel like they're already married to you. You know, it's almost like that whole Twilight energy. You know, they've imprinted it upon you, or however way that works. You guys have imprinted on each other's hearts. But the reality of it is, if that's what they want in the 3D, they have no idea how to make it happen. Okay? So let's see. I mean, it's nice that they feel that way, but they need clarity for sure. Okay, let's grab some tarot here. Okay, so 9 of Cups, beautiful. Wish manifestation. They're definitely wishing for you to be a part of their life forever. I kind of get that here. And for some scenarios, even though you guys are in separation, and of course, there's no guarantee towards a reconciliation with your twin, you will forever be a part of this masculine's heart space. I feel they could be a little bit stressed out, though, over how to make this happen. Sometimes the 9 of Cups can represent somebody that drinks too much, you know? So they might be inebriated, they could be intoxicated and just trying to figure things out, but they're also trying to numb their feelings, perhaps. Let's see what else. Okay, give me another card, please, for this masculine. They don't know how to do things here. All right, so they're definitely feeling conflicted. We see the 5 of Wands right there. They're kind of fighting within themselves. It's like, should I do this? Should I not do this? Should I say this or should I not say this? Or if they finally come up with a plan on how to convey this to you, there's conflict truly within their own heart space, their own mind. And I'm not feeling that they're conflicted about you. I feel it's internal. It's within themselves, you know? Okay. Oh, this is interesting. We've got the King of Cups. Why is it so interesting for a Pisces reading? First of all, we're focusing on the Divine Masculine. The King of Cups represents Divine Masculine Pisces. Okay, so if this is your situation, Divine Feminine, and you're just not seeing a whole lot from your masculine, they're not saying a whole lot, maybe they're more of an introvert, they're just keeping their feelings inside, but they feel connected to you. You could certainly feel like they're your twin flame too, and you just want things to get moving already. Maybe they're not overly expressive, but they feel it in their heart. You know, again, in my heart, I'm married to you. Well, the King of Cups can make that a reality in the 3D. So this masculine has to be able to tap into this energy, but if they just have no idea how, it could be a bit of a weight here, Divine Feminine. And maybe that's something that you already know. All right, interesting how we've got the High Priestess representing the Divine Feminine. So instinctively, perhaps you're already picking up off of that. And the thing is, you guys have this amazing opportunity to be real happy in the future, but we have this masculine who really needs to wake up and gain some clarity so that they know or come up with a plan on how to actually bring this to fruition. So that's what I'm getting here, Pisces. My Divine Feminines, give this masculine a little bit more time to come to this conclusion that you guys belong together, that you guys are twin flames, and being together is the ultimate happiness that they could experience. So they just need to wake up a little bit. That's what I'm getting for this one. All right, guys, so that's it for now. Hopefully whatever sign you were able to tap into and watch, that it made sense for you and the person that you're thinking about. If you are interested in your own personal reading, I'd love to be able to do that for you. The link is down below to schedule a reading with me, or just a reminder too that we have our live stream tomorrow, which is Sunday, and it's at 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. You can go ahead and either prepay for a reading, or you can go ahead and request a super chat during the live stream. So the thing is too, if you prepay, we do those readings first, followed by the super chat requests. All right, so I hope you can join us tomorrow. If not, no worries. And I hope you enjoyed this, whatever came through in your reading. And some of it was definitely a little bit hard to swallow, but I feel you either already knew that or it just confirmed things for you. All right, I'll see you guys next time, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Take care.